Hey folks, this is Nori coming at you from the work and bipolar or depression blog at HealthyPlace. Before I get into this video, I just want to take a second to acknowledge everything that is going on in the United States and the rest of the world right now. It is a scary and uncertain time that we're upon, and I just want to affirm that everything that whatever you might be feeling right now, sadness, anger, fear, anxiety, all of those feelings are 100% valid and appropriate responses to racism and systemic violence and all of the social and economic upheaval that we're experiencing due to coronavirus. So we're all going through a lot of collective trauma right now. And to state the obvious, many of us are finding it extremely difficult to focus on work, even though we have to continue working for our livelihoods. So today, I would just like to offer you a few tips for coping and helping you stay focused on continuing to work and provide for yourselves and your families as much as possible during this time, even though it's hard. Number one, please make sure that you are paying attention to your body's cues. It is critically important that you allow your nervous system to regulate itself. This is really going to help you stave off mood episodes. You may feel, especially if you have been outside to a protest, or even if you've just been watching videos of what's been going on or just reading the news, you might feel that your body wants to shake. It could just be one part of your body, like your hands, or it could be all over. And when that happens, take a minute, get to a safe, quiet place, and just let yourself shake. That is your nervous system's way of dispelling stress and trauma from the body so that you don't get stuck in flight, fight, or freeze mode. All mammals have this response to trauma and stress. There's actually a name for it called polyvagal theory, for those of you who might be interested in learning more about it later. But humans are actually the only mammals that can get stuck if we don't allow our nervous system to do its thing. And that's actually how a lot of folks end up with a diagnosis of PTSD. So make sure that you're honoring your body during this time. Let it shake, let yourself cry, scream even if you need to. And that's going to help you regulate your nervous system, which, like I said, is critical for helping you regulate a stable mood. Personally, when I feel that my nervous system is agitated, I like to hop in the shower. I find it very comforting, like letting warm water wash over me while I shake or cry or do whatever I need to do. But that's just me. Find what works for you, and also make sure that you're staying on top of your circadian rhythm and that you're eating, sleeping, staying hydrated as normal as usual as possible. Number two, make your routine non-negotiable. And now I recognize that this can be hard, especially if you're out on the front lines right now. But as much as possible, please make sure that you are being proactive in taking care of yourself. Otherwise, you are very likely to slip into depression or mania, and that's not going to be good for you. And if you're in the middle of a mood episode, not only is it not going to be good for you, but you're not going to be able to take care of anybody else if you're not in a good headspace. So please remember that self-care is not selfish. It's necessary for you to continue to function and take care of yourself and your loved ones during this time. And finally, number three, I know that this has been said over and over, but it's still very true. Set very firm boundaries around your exposure to social media and to news. Now, I admit I have been very guilty over the last several weeks of getting sucked into Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and reading articles and trying to keep up with everything as it develops and sharing information with people. But I have been feeling, for the last several days that that's really starting to wear on me. And I've definitely been feeling that push and pull between recognizing that I need to stop and take care of myself, but also feeling selfish, like I'm ignoring the things that are happening or putting on rose-colored glasses for my own comfort. And it's rough. I get it. But what I keep reminding myself is that I cannot show up for the people I care about during this time, and I can't do my part to help others if I am not okay. Physically, mentally, and also, if I'm not earning what I need to earn, if I can't cover my expenses, if I can't take care of my basic needs. If I'm depressed or if I'm manic, I am of no help to anyone. Like I said before, self-care is not selfish. It's self-preservation. So set aside a designated block of time for looking at news and social media, and make sure that you set a timer or have an accountability buddy to help bring you back when you start to get sucked in. Like I said, it's going to help you regulate your mood, which is going to make it much easier for you to stay focused on the work that you need to do in order to provide for yourself and your loved ones and to take care of yourself and the people around you. I hope that y'all find these tips helpful and that you're able to stay focused on earning money, working, taking care of your livelihood, taking care of yourselves and your families. Now more than ever, we need to look out for and care for each other, and that does start by taking care of ourselves. I hope that you are all safe and well, and lots of care to all of you. I'll see you next time.